people surrounded with me, and that is the reason um, I am loaded with business, extremely loaded, and I'm so thankful. Life is beautiful and celebrating. That's what. So grateful people are
Okay.
surrounded with me. I cannot, mention only one name or two name. Fortunately, I'm meeting every day who is contributing the positive energy to me. So
Very well.
that is a beautiful
Okay.
life going on. Yeah, yeah,
Thank you, Nikita, for joining us again.
yeah.
I would suggest Mitakshara to go next.
Okay. Thank you, Gauravji. Thank you so much. And this is my first time at GEN. So, to start with the gratitude, I would like to thank Ratandeep for recommending this to me. Ratandeep has been a dear friend since quite a few many years, and I know him because he really has a very gentle approach on coaching. So definitely, I'll always be forever grateful to him. Other people, obviously, are my parents and my brother, and my other people who help me to resolve all those challenges and all whatever happens. So this is in general I can say, and of course I'm grateful to my cat because that gives me a lot of comfort. He's sleeping somewhere outside. So yeah, that's it about me right now.
Great. Next, we have John. John, go for it.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thank you, Gaurav. And first thing is like I'm kind of gratitude to like everyone in this community because I kind of like I have attended many networking meetings, but GN stands like a community, like in a whole kind of like close community where even if we this is the meeting like after 2 or 3 weeks, you guys used to remember us. Like okay, so why didn't you join like the previous meeting? So sorry. So this won't happen in any other networking meeting. And right,
John, you are muted again.
ah, yeah, I'm sorry. Not of notifications are coming on. So for that, and I would like to thank Gaurav ji in advance because earlier when no one was joined, my like it was myself, Gaurav ji, Suresh, and another person. We I'm sorry. So we were talking.
John, I recommend you join us on a laptop or a tablet because
Yeah,
probably you're on
this
mobile,
time
are
it won't.
you?
Yeah. I was quite traveling to get my meds for cold, so I
Uh-huh.
joined into my mobile.
No
So
sweat. Okay.
I want to thank Gaurav ji because like when this meeting started, it was me myself
Thank you,
and
John.
he told you first. Thank you for that.
Thank you. We will have the last word from Dr. Rajamani before we start the presentation. Dr. Rajamani. Dr. Rajamani,
Sir, how are you, sir?
very well, very well. Good to see you.
I'm I'm very happy. Suddenly, my internet connection is very good. Because
Uh-huh.
you called me,
So
so
are
I'm
you in
very happy.
Chennai or KL?
I am in Chennai now, and I want to thank all of you. I got the independent director post. I passed that exam.
Oh,
Any company, if they want to use me as the independent director for the public listing company or any company, they can use me. So maybe I will send my certificate to you, sir, personally, and to you and
please,
Alifia.
please. Great.
So this is the Thanksgiving opportunity I am getting today. I want to thank all
Very
of you.
good. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Great. On that note, we of course have Lata doing her session.
Okay,
Uh, Before that, I would quickly go through our presentation.
okay, sir.
One sec. Alifia, you want to record?
We're already live on YouTube, so it'll get
Oh, we
recorded.
are.
Yeah.
Very well, very well. Well, we are in interesting times, slightly delayed, but I think we are on track. We will manage to have a very interesting meeting today. I wanted to wish Happy Valentine's Day to whoever was celebrating yesterday. Hope you had a good time and you were able to wish the people in your life. What else is interesting? Well, we have Gulf food happening next week in Dubai, and we are going to have an offline meeting, in-person meeting on the 22nd. I'm preparing for that, and we'll have a speaker, and we'll get to meet a lot of people, but it'll also be hybrid. Our friend Bharat is in Delhi. He will join with a few of his friends from Delhi. So it's going to be an interesting meeting. Please mark your calendars and be there for next week's meeting. More details will come up in the WhatsApp group. Alifia, have you shared the group, the sharing link?
The link a couple of times. It's in the
Okay.
chat a couple of times. I'm
Okay.
sending it again now.
Yeah, because some people are joining us for the first time. Please click the link and fill up your details while I go through the presentation. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are Global Entrepreneur Network. We are the gateway to global business. We have over 1,500 members who join us for these meetings, which happen every Saturday morning from 8 o'clock Dubai time. We've impacted over 4,000 entrepreneurs in our journey so far. And from time to time, we have interesting speakers come and educate us, like Lata will today. The purpose is to connect entrepreneurs worldwide to enable business growth through exchange of referrals and collaboration across global markets. Our vision is to grow this community to 5,000 people in the next 2 years and to 10,000 in the next 5. Our mission is help our community expand our global reach through online networking and collaboration. Our values: collaboration, knowledge sharing, sustainability, agility, and innovation. This is how we'll roll. After this introduction, we'll have an education session where Lata will tell us about what's interesting in her life and what could be interesting in ours. That will be followed by Alifia, who will take us through the business session, and we'll close this by 9:30. This is our team. Alifia is our president and co-founder. I'm the other co-founder. I head up the operations of this platform. The third co-founder is Anil Thomas. We also have on our team Sabri Rajan, who's Vice President Marketing, Anupama Parkar, Vice President Strategy, Bharat Nagia, Vice President Global Growth, Chaitanya, Vice President Digital Transformation. In the past, we've been contributed by Dr. Rajamani, who's here with us today. We are fortunate to have him in person. The late Laura Grandisson, who contributed to our platform in the past, and Harihar Sharma, who's Mumbai-based but busy with other things. So we are grateful for their contribution. We have a program called Gen Titans, which we are tweaking, and you will get more information about it soon. On that note, if you want to join our various pages, this is our code. You can scan that and link up. We have our LinkedIn group, etc. On that note, I hand you over to Lata Shubhakar, who's joining us from Bangalore. Lata, you want to share a presentation or you will just speak?
Yeah, I want to share a presentation. Can you give me the sharing rights, please?
Alifia can enable that. Alifia? Oh, I've done it. Yeah, go ahead, Lata. Maybe a brief introduction about yourself, because you are the best person to introduce yourself.
Yes, yes. Can you see my presentation?
Yes.
Yes. First of all, thank you, Gaurav, Alifia, and everybody who's given me today's opportunity at the GIF of a finger to present my business to you. My name is Lata Shubhakar. Like Gaurav mentioned, I live in Bangalore, India. I'm a founder member with many companies with life insurance and health insurance. I started my journey way back in 2001 with Max New York Life those days, and now it's Max Life Insurance and Access Max Life. I have the rare honor of being a life member, that is $1 million roundtable is a prestigious, it's as prestigious as winning an Oscar is for an actor. Okay. And people do it just once in their life. And I wanted to be a life member. Life member means you have to do it 10 consecutive years. So I achieved it way back in 2014-15. And today I have done a $1 million roundtable membership for more than 18 years. So it's a great honor, and I have the trust and the faith people have bestowed on me for being able to help them secure their family's future financial securities. What I do is need-based financial planning, and I help them understand what have to be, how and when and where to invest and save their money. But I start off with, like an architect. Just like an architect builds a house on a strong pillars on foundation, I start my planning also with strong foundations. So first of all, welcome to all the Gen entrepreneurs. Thank you for again giving me the opportunity. I'm going to skip few slides which are not
Yes,
relevant.
Lata, just an input. Maybe you can go into presentation mode in the presentation.
Yeah. So is that okay?
Yeah.
So this is for the people who live in India. We pay taxes, unlike you lucky guys there. So we pay, and the good news this year is Nirmala Sitharaman has announced that up to 12 lakhs, people who earn up to 12 lakhs, there's no tax from next year. That's the good news. So a lot of disposable income available for Indians to save and make sure that their goals are met. So I'm not going to go into details. This is something which I do only for Indians, since we have a large audience today. I'm not going to talk about this. And what are the different saving opportunities we have, like section 80, section 80D, and all those things. That is also not income. What is important is this. This is my favorite slide. This is what I do. This is called the risk transfer of plans from your shoulders to the insurance company's shoulders. So there are 4 pillars which I recommend that each and every individual should have, so that he is not, spending all his life earned savings for these emergencies. The first pillar is called income protection. Income protection is nothing but see, there is life is made up of LIFE. Between the L and the E, there is a if. This is my favorite quote. If is very, very important, and life runs on this if. If there are good ifs and bad ifs. If I'm good and I'm healthy and I'm strong and I'm working, I make sure that I have a house for myself and my family. I make sure that my children's education plans are made. I make sure that we go on holidays. I make sure that children's wedding money is taken care of. I make sure that my retirement money for myself and my spouse is taken care of. I also make sure that I create a legacy for my children. But what if I'm not there? There are 3 D's which obstructs my dreams. The first one is called death. For that, we give an income protection. For income protection, what we do is, usually in the Western countries, they say 10 times of your income you should have as your income protection. This is a pure risk term plan. In this term plan, we give you a coverage for very small premium, huge coverage. You pay some 30, 40,000 or 50,000, depending on your age, and you're covered for 1 crore or 2 crores or 3 crores, how much ever your income is based on your income. And if you're not there, this money as a breadwinner goes to the family nominee, and this money is invested in the right way so that the family does not have to suffer because of the breadwinner's income. So that is the first one. Second pillar is called health. More and more people are aware of health insurance today. Unfortunately, in India, we do not have free health insurance. For people who are abroad and NRIs, they are also facing problems today, because all the government organizations are so much stressed out with the too many patients who are coming in. So there's a huge queue and long waiting period for these people. So their NRIs are also buying health insurance in India because it's cheaper to fly to India and get your treatment with your insurance plan than to get a treatment in the country you're working in. So most important, I make sure your family, that is parents and in-laws, are also covered because they need more health insurance than you do because of their age. The third pillar is called accident and critical illness. Unfortunately, India is supposed to be the #1 country with the maximum number of accidents which happen. And accident does not mean just road accident or air accident. Accident also means falling down the stairs, slipping in your bathroom, getting bitten by a snake, or whatever it is. So many people, especially self-employed people, when they are working,
Mom, actually, tomorrow a little bit tied up because I'm
sorry. So when they are working, not only are we giving the income protection comes only for death, but in accident we are giving money for permanent disability, partial disability, temporary partial disability, and also loss of pay. So if I'm earning, let's say, ₹1,00,000 a month, and if I have a broken arm or a back, and I can't work for 6 months, the insurance company pays my salary for the next 6 months. So I'm at peace of mind. And the critical illness, very important. Any major ailment, people are off the business and off work. You can take 1 year's income as critical illness, and if God forbid 30 days after an illness is discovered and diagnosed, you can give us a letter, and the entire amount is paid to you, so that you can sail through that year smoothly without even having to worry about where will my next salary or bill come from. Finally, the last one, I always used to tell from 2001 that everybody should have 1 year's income as emergency money. People laughed at me and they said, why do you need so much money? It's not required and all that stuff. But now they're calling me and saying post COVID that yes, what you said is very true. Not just 1 year, we need to have sometimes 2 years income as our emergency money. This we recommend either you put it into some debt fund or FDs or whatever. So these are my 4 risk transfer plans, which I start with every individual. And if you already have it, we don't do it. We do the next one, what you don't have. By the way, accident is covered worldwide, 365 days, anywhere you are living in. Experts say 20 to 25% of your money should be saved and invested. The first 5% should go into protection and guaranteed plans. These are called defensive planning. And in this, we ask you to take a term plan and a health insurance. The second 10% should go into very low and moderate kind of risks, where we are asking people to start fixed deposits and pension plans and traditional saving plans, which give you guaranteed returns, which are, low on risk. And then another 10% should go into mutual funds, stocks, bonds, and debentures. So this is how your pyramid should be. Unfortunately, many youngsters start the other way around. The triangle will be turned down. You start with mutual funds and stocks without an expert's guidance or knowledge or anything. You burn your fingers once that is done, and then you off that thing and don't invest for anything else. These are the major 5 goals people invest in: income protection, child's education, child's wedding, house, and retirement. I tell all my clients that there are only 2 risks in life: the risk of living too long and the risk of dying too soon. I cater to both these risks. The dying too soon risk, we give income protection. And for the living too long risk, I make sure that you have enough money for your retirement, as in pensions. Smart term plan is what we have launched today in Max Life Insurance, one of the best in the country today. Many people, many companies don't have it. Why is it so important? Because we are catering to a wide audience of clients, and we are people who are asked for all these things we are giving now. Whole life, where we're giving entire 100 years or 105 years that you live in, a term plan cover, which will go as a legacy to your family. Income protection, where you say, if I'm earning 2 lakh rupees per month, I will say that God forbid something happened to me, I need 2 lakh rupees of monthly income for my family for the rest of their lives, maybe 25 years, 30 years, 40 years. I can choose that. Smart cover is for people who are having young children. We give them a 150% cover when they are having a lot of responsibilities in the beginning of their lives. and later on it reduces, the premium is tweaked accordingly. Return of premium, there are a lot of people who say in a term plan the premium is not returned, so I've wasted money, I've outlived the plan. So for these kind of people, we give 200% of your premium back when you turn 60 years of age or 70 years of age. Therefore, your term plan becomes free of cost. Rebalancing cover is for youngsters who are not married, who don't have responsibilities. Here, there is more of accident cover and less of life death, regular death cover. And of course, we have also something called as regular cover, which even I'm giving it to companies where, private limited, partnership, LLP companies, instead of taking this protection plan directly from their income post-tax money, they can take it with pre-tax money from the insurance company and defer this money as tax evasion. This is one of the best plans that India is selling in Max Life Insurance. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This is a plan where we are giving money insta. Today, everything is insta. Earlier, we used to wait for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years to get our maturity. Then they said, no, once in 5 years. And then they said, next year, I want money. In this plan, we are giving money on the 7th day. If you give me 5 lakh rupees today, we will return to you a guaranteed tax-free return of 1,99,750 next Saturday, even before your policy is reaching your house. So that is the guarantee we are giving, the instant money. You pay this 5 lakhs for 15 years, but we will return this money of 1,99,750 for the 45 years. In the 45th year, again, there you will get approximately 1,59,000 change. So totally you have paid 75 lakhs altogether to the insurance company. You get a 328% return, which is 2 crores 45 lakhs 99,889 rupees, guaranteed and tax free. So if you want to, we are asking people to invest this 2 lakhs into a mutual fund or a unit linked insurance plan, where even that money will grow with extra insurance cover. What's very beautiful about this plan, about this guy who's 35 years old, is that God forbid he is not there. First thing, there is 11 times insurance, 55 lakhs insurance in this. This will be paid to the nominee. Second, all his future premiums will be paid by Max Life Insurance. Third, his family will get this 1,99,750 for 45 years. They will also get back this 1 crore 59 lakhs, making it 245 plus 55, almost 3 crores 5 lakhs, which is paid to the nominee in case of death. So this is what a human being's lifestyle is. He grows up, he gets a job, he gets married, he has children, children's education, financial responsibilities, and at age 60, he stops earning. What happens to the sustainable income? From age 60, there is a red line. There is no income, but you have to live. This is the risk of living too long. I am retiring and I may live for 20, 25 years after retirement. My spouse is usually going to live a decade more than me. So another 30 years, 10 years more. So 30 years of money I have earned for 30 years, and I have to have sustainable income for 30 years. So we do retirement planning for people who are young and the day they start their working, so that they can retire with dignity. So life and health insurance plans, we are giving from 18 years to 65 years, and health we are giving from 0 years to 100 years. Things you should know in a health insurance: entry age, porting, exclusions, copay, daycare, maternity, travel, who is a third party, is there any waiting period for pre-existing diseases, are they covering alternate treatments like Ayurveda, Unani, Homeopathy, Siddha, do you get a free health checkup, is there a no claim bonus? All these things you should ask before buying a health insurance. I've already spoken about this, the 2 risks of dying too soon and living too long. In retirement, these are the different investments that Indians do in pension plans, PF if they are salaried, PPF if they are not salaried, public provident fund, mutual funds, stocks, bonds, and debentures. I have a partner who is certified financial planner. We do end-to-end planning in mutual fund, stocks, and bonds. So we write a plan for you and we manage your money. We give you a pension for the rest of your life, and also make sure that the corpus that you have given us goes back to your children as a legacy. This is called the eighth wonder of the world. I tell people that if you do not start investing at a very early age, then you are doomed to retire. You have to have four options. Either you can work lifelong, or you can do part-time work, or you have to depend on your children, or you reduce your lifestyle. So none of these are possible. So that's why I encourage my youngster clients to start investing. If you're 25 years of age and you start your retirement planning, this is how easy it will be to go on the retirement goal. If you're 35, 10 years later, so much steeper. And if you're 45, it's a pole vault. People know that education costs are growing so high. So this is one thing which Indians truly believe in, giving the best education for the children. That's why worldwide we find the best of minds working for all the other countries also. So the money saving starts the day the child is born. We encourage to give a child plan. In this child plan, even if I'm not there, there is money for the child's education. And the inflation is too much. It's costing 81 lakhs for MBA, 40 lakhs for engineering, 1.9 crores for medical seat. So this is my favorite quote. I tell people that if you start investing at the age of 30, 10,000 rupees, and you invest this in a mutual fund or a stock, which grows at an average 12% also, the growth in 30 years time is 5.56 crores. If you invest after 5 years because you're too busy, you're getting married and stuff like that, then it becomes 2.72 crores. 50% of your money is gone because you wasted 5 years not doing your saving. If you're 40 years of age, the same 10,000 will give you only 1.131 lakh crores. And if you're 50, God save. So I've already spoken about this, the risk of living too long. I'm not going to spend time on that. I would like to end with a small story here. It is called the Travelers. There were two travelers who wanted to travel Dubai or the Middle East. They wanted to go for, a trip for 1 month. So they were packing all the stuff they wanted. And they knew that there was no space because they had to carry food, water, clothes, everything that they had to carry. And just before they were leaving, they heard a Akashvani, the voice from above, from heaven, which said, "Son, please carry as much sand as you can." And these people, what were they thinking? They were thinking, oh my God, what is this voice telling me? We are going to a desert and there's sand everywhere. Why should we carry sand? There is no need for sand at all. So, but finally, because it was a heavenly voice, they said, we cannot ignore this voice. So they only place they had left was the pocket in their jeans. So they had 2 fistfuls of sand, which they poured into their pockets, and they left for the trip. Once they went to the trip, they forgot all about the sand. The entire trip was successful, and they came back home. When they came back home, to their surprise, lo and behold, they saw that the jeans which was carrying the sand in their pocket had turned to gold. And what are these two gentlemen thinking? They're thinking, God, I wish I had carried more sand in my pockets. Life insurance is like this. You think it is not required for you. You are the costliest machine in the entire world. You insure everything under the world except yourself. And then you say that it's not required. But when the time comes, you always wish you had more. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity and exploring a little bit of my thing. If anybody wants to do a one-to-one with me, I do a need-based financial planning and give them a customized plan. Do please reach out to me. Thanks, Gaurav.
Thank you, Lata. Thank you for reminding us that coverage and protection is important. We should have a plan, because as they say, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail.
Correct.
So thank you for drawing our attention to this important aspect. Mitakshara wants to say something before I hand over to Alifia.
Yes, please. I saw you are raising hand.
Yes, thank you, Lataji, for this insightful session. I just wanted to ask you, the way you have beautifully spoken about financial planning, do you conduct these kind of sessions for
Yes,
college students? Why I'm saying because I'm coming from a very different place here. Nowadays, there's a lot of movement around entrepreneurship which is going on, and there are many people who asked me as to how did you start. Now, I don't have any financial backing from the family, apart from their motivation and support. My father and mother pushed me into that literally. But entrepreneurship is not easy. One needs to accept that they have to say bye bye to the paycheck, especially after employment. So to them, I always say that fortunately, because my own brother is into financial industry, he had supported me and he had said me ki, Didi, thoda ye itna itna karte raho, So if you could if you're open to take these kind of sessions, I can recommend you to colleges where the e-cells are happening. If
Yeah,
you're
that
okay
would be
with that.
wonderful.
Great.
That would be
Thank
wonderful.
you.
I've been doing this for a long time now to MBA graduates and college pass outs and all that, because this is what I say is not taught in Harvard and Cambridge.
Absolutely not. These are all real life skills which need to be taught right in the studenthood, especially during the bachelor's degrees.
Right.
Well, thank you so much. We'll talk soon about this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. On that note, Alithia.
Like we say, like our mentor always says, I think I have a mentor who always says one insight can change your life forever. But I think today I will say one connection can change your business again for forever, right? Why not? Because one new connection, one new contact can grow, boom, boost wherever you're going and wherever you're heading. And that's what our intention for the next segment is, sharing contacts, leads, and connections with everyone. And Lata, thank you so much for that inspiring, mind-opening session, because sometimes you get so busy in the rat race and you just forget about what it would be when the rat stops running. So technically, something very important that we need to balance. And when the money is coming, you need to start investing early. And the best lessons, I think, like Mitakshara also said that if in college and school, when our first jobs come and stuff, you don't have much outgoing responsibilities, like you're not paying for your family, your houses, your rent, you're pretty much staying with your parents and stuff. So when that income starts coming, start having that investment bug installed early, and that can really help you when you start needing those commitments start coming in and stuff, but you already have a little bit and you've learned also your lessons, because it takes time to learn as well. So what works, what doesn't. Very important, extremely, extremely important. And thank you so much, Lata, for sharing. With that, we are moving to our business sharing session. Most of us are relatively repeats. Anyone new today? Gaurav, anyone new today? No, right? Mostly everyone's come before.
Mitakshara.
I am new today.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We have one. So that's fine. Cool. Okay, great. So we have a link in our chat. Let me see. Do you all need it again? Has everyone filled in your introduction? I already have quite a few who have filled in. Oh, yes. Mitakshara has filled it as well. So, Kalas, I don't need to explain more. So everyone else already know what has to be done. So please make sure your introduction is filled in the group, in the link, and only then will I call your name. Do this in a little fast track. We have about 20-25 minutes. So let's do this fast and quickly get into our introductions. So I'm first anyways. I'll start so that everyone get the instructions together, and quickly come to your ask, and then we use the chat. So hi, I'm Alithia. I run a company called Rooftop Sales. I help people sell more. I'm just like not able to convert deals, giving too much discount, haggling for negotiations, haggling for discounts and stuff. This is not the way we sell, because if you could just discount, you don't need a salesperson anyway. Just give discount, your products will sell, and that's it. So this is something that we are going further and further. And I think Gaurav and team are planning some sales session for our network, for our global entrepreneur network as well. So I'm looking at doing a sales challenger strategy or a sales story selling session or something like that. That's going to be pro bono for our Global Entrepreneur Network members. So stay tuned and keep coming. And anyone have any hassles, anything not working in your sales pitches, you can reach out to me and see how I can support you. Happy to do that. So in chat, what you can do is put Alifia and your name in the chat. If anyone's struggling with closing more deals or not sure why your product's not moving forward or your pricing's not right or any of that, if anyone needs any support, only in our network, not all over the world. So if anyone needs any support with your sales pitch and your sales strategy, reach out to me. I'll spend a few 10-15 minutes to help you out. Okay, brilliant. Next I have in the list is Shantanu, and then we have Anupama after. So Shantanu, go now.
Thank you, Alifia. Good morning, all. My name is Shantanu Raste, and I'm from Thane, Maharashtra. We are in the manufacturing of Ayurvedic medicines and herbal cosmetics now 26 years. We're in this field. I'm already in exporting right now to Senegal, Dakar. And recent success story, I have got again one 40-feet container order from Senegal. So that is a recent success story. And I'm also exporting to UK. That is, we have already registered our product over there. So that is a spa massage oils. We have the chain of spas over there in London. So my specific ask this time, I'm in May, I'm going to Boston, then Connecticut, and maybe Houston. So if anybody have any connects from Patel Brothers or Patel and Patel, which is a supermarket in the US, where I can export my product or supply my product. So please let me know that. And about my gives, as I'm in this field now 26 years, I know a lot of chemical and textile chemical, agrochemical manufacturers. We have a very big group on the WhatsApp, which is all the members from Chemixil, which is the export show concept of in India. So I will definitely try to give you that as a reference. I'm a member of Ayuxil also, and I'm a member of FICI and Pharmaxil also. So that is my case. Thank you. Over to you, Anjay.
Fantastic. Wow. Registered in UK already. It's brilliant. So yeah, more and more products and more glory to you, Shantanu. So guys, put Shantanu and your name in the chat. He's really one person who definitely connects people and connects people really well. Shantanu, you have a lot of names. Ratandi, Bharat, Sachin, Drashti. Did you finish meeting all of them?
Already Ratanji and me already had one-to-one. Already
Okay.
then
Bharat,
Amit,
Sachin.
Bharat, I think last time long back I had, but after that no. Then now I think these are the today's name, right? They are interested to do one-to-one with me, right?
This is Mitakshara, Sheldon, and Amit.
Yeah. So I will do one-to-one with them definitely.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Yeah.
dear.
Thank you.
Let's have Anupama. Are you there? Anupama, are you there? Okay. She's there?
Anupama is on sleep mode today.
Yes. I wonder how her name came in the list. I was not expecting it. Mudit, go now. And then we have Indrajit after.
Hi, good morning, everyone. This is
Good morning.
Mudit Bagaria this side, an advertising and commercial photographer and cinematographer based in Delhi, working across pan India. And in Middle East, I have done few projects in the past, doing from interiors to architecture. We have covered residential spaces, commercial spaces, and hospitality sector, where we are also shooting for portraits, models, along which include lifestyle photography and the other aspects, including food and drinks. And our tagline is that we capture the essence of photography with one frame at a time by adding life to every photograph. So my ask today is to connect me with the interior designers and hoteliers, resort owners across pan India and Middle East. Thank you.
Wow, brilliant. So guys, photography is everything. So everyone is doing marketing, but you need good photos and good pictures. And if they are your own pictures, then it's much better than stock images. So connect with Woodit. So he's looking for hospitality, interior, restaurants, designers, interior decorators, interior designers. So connect with Mudit. So Mudit, connect with Sheldon. Does anyone else? Again, guys, for people who are new as well, need not be for everyone in your phone book. Need not be for you and your business. It could be for anyone in your phone book that could use Mudit as a photographer. So he's based in India, but he can pretty much do his services all over the world. Okay, let's have Indrajit and then we have Shelly after.
Good morning. Thank you, Alifia. This is Indrajit Sarkar. I worked 10 years in manufacturing, then around 20 years into implementation of ISO certification. I'm also an award assessor for Dubai government and also work in the field of GRI standards, which is for sustainability reporting. I help companies to manage their quality, health, safety, environmental risk. Yeah. Nowadays, to become a approved supplier, you need to have ISO management system. This helps companies to have good documentation, manage their processes, get higher customer satisfaction, yeah, resource utilization, how you can utilize your resources in an improved manner. So get in touch with me in case your company or anyone you know who needs management system implementation to get certified to ISO 9, various management system standards. Thank you. Back to Alifia.
Great. So guys, ISO is an extremely important thing. So if companies are doing well, they need to get ISO certification. It improves the positioning and the trust that the customer, sometimes the customer will agree to pay a little higher for an ISO company versus another company who's just another, so customers are doing big value businesses, big value orders, they need to get ISO certified. So again, need not be for you or your business, but anyone in your phone book. And these processes can take a turmoil. So any food industry also who want to come in to the industry and stuff, they need to get the food certificates as well. So connect with Indrajit. He's done this for an entire lifetime. He's in manufacturing as well. So he understands everything that you need to do. So anyone else want to give him a contact? All right. Let's have Shelly and then we have Suresh after. For the others, please make sure you fill your introduction in the link. Okay, Shelly.
Okay. I'm Shelly and I'm based in Hong Kong. And I do course creation coaching and business strategy coaching. Before I started course creation, I was always doing business strategy, leadership strategy. So I've written 2 books on leadership strategy. One is AI leadership strategy and curiosity and leadership. So I'm going to put those links in there. And the ask is if you know anyone who needs business strategy, leadership strategy, or wants to productize their wisdom in a course.
Fantastic. So guys, Shelly is based in Hong Kong. No, Bangkok, sorry. I'm forgetting.
No, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Sorry. So extremely important. Leadership is more important than you can tell. So especially for SMEs and business owners and your team, how to manage your operations, there's a little bit of insight you can take on leadership, which will help you get more done from your people. And then, of course, you can create the courses with Shelly as well. So she's creating online courses for people. I mean, she's guiding you and helping people to do it. So again, it need not be for you, anyone in your phone book. She can do these very beautifully online. So it can be anyone, anywhere in the world. You can give her a lead for anyone who's struggling with leadership or things like that. Okay, Shelly, you connected with Suresh last week? Oh, no, Suresh is this week, sorry.
Sheldon, I'm meeting after this meeting.
Okay. Okay, fine. And you have Ratandeep from last week as well. And now he's put his name again this week. Connect with him. Okay. Okay, Suresh G, go ahead. Today we have only one Suresh. Unmute. Suresh G, you're on mute.
Good morning.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed you last week because I was not well, and we are into software testing. This is the area where we are specializing, software testing. We take up assignments from very big organizations where there is a ongoing software development. We do the testing and for performance and functional testing, and we deliver the quality software to people. This is the main business which we are into. And apart from this, personally, I am involved in the manufacture of barcode ribbons. Barcode ribbons are used everywhere today. With the barcode labels, we also manufacture barcode ribbons and labels, and this we export to Dubai and various countries as per the specification of the people and their requirement. So these are the two businesses which I am into now, and we like to get some export inquiries from anywhere in the Asia, Middle East, or anywhere. Okay, thank you.
Barcodes is important for every F&B, maybe Shantanu will share some because he's into retail and putting his meds on the retail all over the world, I think globally. So definitely anything that gets on the shelf space has barcodes. Anything getting shipped will have barcodes. So these are the contacts you can give to Suresh for any retail connects. Suresh, last week you had Vidya. Did you connect with Vidya already? Or I keep the name? Last time whenever you attended.
Actually, I was not well,
Okay,
and
I'll
I
leave her name.
missed the last session.
No sweat. I'll leave her name so you can connect with Vidya as well. You'll get her
Okay,
contact
okay.
in one sheet.
Okay.
Just remember that.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Shantanu from this as well. Okay, great. Gaurav, go now, and then we have Mitakshara.
Hi, welcome again. Thank you, Alithia. Well, I am based in Dubai. I have a background in communication and I love networking, which is why Jen. So I am looking for people who want to start businesses or outreach in the Middle East so that we can collaborate and do things. I also run AI firm where we do AI, AR, VR, metaverse for solutions, mostly with government. So if you can connect me with people in government in the Middle East, that'd be great. Thank you.
So guys is looking for companies that want to open operations here. And you want contacts in governments? Which government sector? Sure, Gaurav?
Well, in the UAE, any government, they want to show or they want to use high tech for various reasons. Like, for example, I was at a networking meeting day before yesterday. They're talking about zero bureaucracy. So if processes are automated, then you don't have people kind of wanting their own thing. So to automate, to use technology for processes and solutions, that's the domain I'm looking at.
Okay, great. Excellent. So connect with Nahid, and I have a lead for you too. Pranay and Shelly was from last week. Did you
Yeah, I've
connect?
been in touch with Pranay. I will catch up with Shelly once she can, speak.
Okay, great. Mitakshara, go now.
Thank you, Alifia, for introducing me. Okay, this is Mitakshara Shargaonkar. I am a growth coach and a tarot consultant for working professionals and business owners. Now, this is my unique concept in which I combine tarot as a tool along with neuro-linguistic programming and management concepts to help working professionals and entrepreneurs resolve challenges, understand their mind blocks, which may be getting into the way, and trying to have the best strategies which are aligned with their own personality profiles. Now, this is something which I've been working on since the past few years. The second type of activity which I do is that I'm a corporate trainer and a facilitator in the domain of project management and operational excellence, which includes activities like stakeholder management, conflict management, and aligning all business operations. So here is I follow an activity of training, consulting, and coaching approach. So my asks are obviously one-to-one for the earlier coaching activity of any working professional or entrepreneur, or if you have connects with the L&D or HR professionals in India, for my training, I'll be glad to have the contacts. Thank you so much.
Wow, fantastic. So guys, put Mitakshara and your name in the chat. So Mitakshara, welcome to the platform. Some people will offer to connect with you, but the power works when you keep coming back every week so that people become more warm to what you're asking and get to know better. But guys, extremely important, again, leadership, mindset. Sometimes there are blockages because of which, in spite of doing everything right, you're not getting forward or you're keeping on getting stuck. So a little bit of this scientific thing element with NLP along with growth and stuff can really unblock a few things, for everyone. So performance is key and time is money. So if you can finish something in 2 days rather than 1 week, it's a lot of benefit for any business owner. So definitely consider what she's offering and connect with her. So Mitakshara, since you're new, Shantanu, Sheldon, and Mudit have offered to connect with you. So you need to reach out to them within today or tomorrow or this week, the latest. And remind them what you said when you reach out to them, because don't assume they remember what you said you are, because many people are introducing, so we don't necessarily remember. And also you can ask them what's your ask that you asked today, so that they will quickly, if they want to give you a contact or something, they can quickly get in a phone book and share that. Okay. And this is for everyone else as well. All right, I have Amit, Ratan, and Sheldon, and everyone else who's not yet put your introduction. Nikita, come on, put your introduction in the link. Everyone else put your
Okay, I'm
introduction.
operating from mobile. Actually, I'm operating from mobile, so I'm having very limited this thing. I'll just put small 1, 2, 3 words about me. I'll do that.
Something, then you probably have it already because you've done before. But if not, just fill anything, and next time when you come back, you can populate it more.
Thank you. Yes, I'll do that.
All right, let's have Amit and Ratan after.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amit Walia. I represent a company called RK Industries, which is into manufacturing of solar and electrical equipments. We manufacture them and we export them to countries like Africa, Middle East, and Indonesia. In solar, we do EPC for solar power plants from 1 megawatts to 100 megawatts. We do solar on-grid, off-grid rooftop. We do solar inverters and a lot of other products. Please do get in touch with me. My ask is if you can get me connected to any private limited company who's doing solar in Africa and Middle East, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay, great. So solar is something I'm personally very passionate about in these days, because it's the most practical thing, and with the net zero commitment around the world, it's becoming more and more important. So guys, put Amit and your name if you know any private solar. He's a manufacturer, so which is very, very powerful, and manufactured out of India. So definitely very, even more powerful. And it's the next big thing. So connecting with any companies in the Middle East or Africa who are doing solar. Can be a trader, can be a distributor, can be anything. Okay, Ratan, go now, and then Sheldon after.
Lots of love and gratitude. This is Ratandeep Singh Mata. I'm a leadership and business manifestation coach. So I help you with professional and personal growth via mindset shift in all the aspects, personally and professionally, wherein you will be able to climb up the ladder professionally via ethical means and via non-manipulative means, wherein a lot of people nowadays are believing that if I have to climb up the ladder, I have to use manipulative methods because I don't have any option, or I just become a victim of office politics. But I want to say that your spiritual alignment can complement your personal and professional growth both simultaneously, and you can tap into the true abundance via alignment if you follow a systematic process. And that is what I will teach you in my one-to-one coaching with assured results. Also, I want to let you know that every Saturday and Sunday, as a community service, I take free sessions, uh, group sessions on various topics related to spiritual alignment for professional growth via law of attraction and various other spiritual principles. So you can feel free to WhatsApp me if you want to attend those sessions, no strings attached. And also, I'm launching a community wherein my first initiative is going to be that we will be reading a book every week. So it's going to be a book reading session kind of. We read books together at our own pace. Quality matters more than quantity. I'm launching that community in the coming weeks. So feel free to get in touch with me on that as well. My ask is if you know any entrepreneurs who aspire to become millionaire entrepreneurs and who have spent at least 2 years in the industry, they would be a good fit for me. They would be a good contact for me. Or if there's any person who's in the senior leadership role and is aspiring to become a C-level executive and wants to leverage the power of spiritual alignment in order to reach there, you can feel free to refer them over to me. And I'll be offering one free demo session, and then we take things ahead. So stay blessed, stay awesome, take care.
Great. Guys, a lot of value in this session that he's offering, so do not miss out. Definitely do it. It opens up your mind, it opens up a lot of clarity. So definitely connect with Ratan. So put Ratan and your name in the chat. Again, it can be for you. It can also be for anyone you know who's in a senior position and struggling for whatever that he's, hassling and haggling with. So put Ratan and your name in the chat and do connect with him for these sessions. Okay, let's have Sheldon. And just very quickly, John, put your introduction to the link, John.
No, like when I open the link, it shows as if I've already filled it. So that's why I was
Second
seeing
paragraph of my
what happened.
post. Yeah, so in the post
Sorry?
that I'm putting, there's a second paragraph in my post now that if you've attended before, it will show that you've already filled in, but you go to edit and then go to the bottom of the sheet and submit again. Because if you've attended
yeah,
in the
sure, let me do.
Yeah, so you don't have to fill your introduction all over again, but just go and resubmit for today's meeting. So go to the bottom and submit again so that I find you on today's list. Okay. As I just two people. So because we're going to finish in another 10 minutes. Sheldon, go now.
Thanks, Alethea. Good morning. I'm Sheldon, and I primarily work with the biggest business social network, that's LinkedIn. Just about everybody who does business is on LinkedIn, and that's a primary source for your clients. What I do is actually help you write posts for LinkedIn, come up with a strategy for LinkedIn. So if you just want to stand out a bit from the normal cacophony that's there on LinkedIn and stand out to your clients and reach out to them, get in touch with me. I will help you do that. Thank you, Alethea.
So guys, LinkedIn is our storyteller on LinkedIn. So connect with Sheldon. So put Sheldon and your name in the chat for connecting with Sheldon. Okay, great. So I think as of now, I don't have anyone else in the... Okay,
Have
Dr.
you checked? I filled it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dr. Nahid. And Lata, I haven't got you on the link today.
Yeah, because I'm on the laptop. Somehow it's not taking it in.
Okay, if you just do it from your phone for you,
Let
it
me
will be like
join on the phone and join in. I'll join on the phone.
Okay. So Dr. Nahid, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alethea. You just shared, that time is money. You were so right. And before I start, my huge gratitude to Sheldon for giving me your valuable time. I really appreciate it. And What I help business owners and entrepreneurs are in having their increase in energy per hour, which leads to earning per hour. And how I do it? It is with a winning work week formula, which I have really worked with my experience of last 15 plus years, and human SWOT analysis, which is really very interesting to know who we are. And my ask is to connect with me with organizations, especially the government organizations in UAE, and especially the Sharjah Emirate and Fujairah Emirate. I'm looking for, as the governance here is quite active in training and development. And what I can give to the community is, as I'm running in my enterprise free yoga classes, I have my teachers and staff, because yoga, as you said, Gaurav, is very powerful. I would love to give 7 days free class, which is at 5 a.m. UAE time. So anybody can just avail this. For the women, for the ladies, there is a separate batch, 9:30 and 5 p.m., which is exclusively ladies. Also, you can join my Money Neuro Gym, which is a 30 days uh, program for 30 best mentors practices, as I'm certified from T. Harvekar and Blair Singer, who is advisor to Rich Dad Poor Dad. So you can experience it for free for 3 days. Thank you so much. Each one of you keep prospering.
So, Dr. Naid, would you share these on the WhatsApp group, or on the can you send these on the WhatsApp group today? I
Yes,
got
yes.
it today.
I'll do it.
If you send this, then people can sign up for it. So, guys, yoga is very, very powerful. And luckily, she's doing 5 o'clock in Dubai. So it's easier for Indian people to join at 6:30 for India time. So, but it's very, very powerful. And just imagine Gaurav has become peaceful after yoga. But when he was, and then he put Lata today on the task to instantly start presenting. When he was not peaceful, he would not even give us 15 minutes to prepare. He will say, start now. Like it's over the top. So thank God for yoga that Lata got 15 minutes to prepare today. Otherwise, he gets you on the spot without the yoga. So very important, but just jokes apart. But definitely, I think these are very powerful. Dr. Tiha Becker and Blair Singer are the best, the top two people in the industry globally. Like I've done, and my kids have attended the Secret of the Millionaire Mind as well, and I take them to Malaysia all the time, and they all come to Dubai now. So it's very, very powerful. So not to miss, if Dr. Nahid is showing anything for these top two celebrities in the world, definitely do not miss it at all. So put Dr. Nahid and put your name. She's got some very valuable time management thing as well. Time is money. Don't mess with it. Okay, so that's there. And then we have, let me see if I have anyone else. Otherwise, John, I've got you. Go ahead. We'll take a picture, okay, guys? Don't go away. We'll take a photo in the end after John and Lata by the time I get it. John, unmute. Are you speaking already? It also helps because, we need your numbers, because in the link, once you fill, then everyone that you're offering references to will be able to find your number easily. So, John, go ahead. You need to unmute and speak. Yeah.
Yeah, Alifia. So I have a small ask for, like, if anyone can connect me with any colleges or incubation cells, like, or else any person who can help me to like crack the incubation cell from other countries as well, it'll be great.
Sorry, we didn't hear you much, but you want a salesperson or colleges?
Not like that. Yeah, I like not colleges. I wanted to connect with the incubation cells, both in colleges as well as the other like private incubation cells. So if anyone can help me to connect with them, it'll be great.
Okay. Okay, guys, put John and your name if you have any connections with colleges or institution. Or so, John, if you want to tell everyone what you do, like just 3-4 words, so that they understand
Yeah, sure.
what you're offering.
Sure. I hope this time I don't get cut off due to my notifications. I hope
I
that.
know.
So, yeah. So, actually, I am kind of curating South India's largest entrepreneurial ecosystem, where I kind of assist all the entrepreneurs in terms of incubation, mentorship, funding, acceleration support, and even on the plans of hosting events, workshops, seminars, etc. And right now, we are in talks with the KHTA of Dubai and the Embassy of Germany. And also, we are in talks with China and France.
Okay, great.
So this
Okay,
is what I
brilliant.
and we are building.
Looking for institutions and colleges connections. Okay, brilliant. Excellent. So guys, put John and your name in the chat if you want to connect him to institutions, colleges, and stuff, as well as anyone looking for funding or money or any startups, things like that. All right, let's have, I
Let's
think we're
have
on
a
the last one.
photograph.
Let's have a photograph. That's a good one. And we'll have Lata as Lata, we've already heard from her. So I'll pick you from the last meeting if you want. Just try and fill your link if you can. All right, let's have a picture. Everyone look smiling, happy, pretty.
Nikita, you want to come on
Nikita.
camera?
Yeah, Nikita actually yet on the link, but I'll let her introduce herself if she wants.
Yeah.
I'm not
Anupama is still sleeping. So
No, she's doing something else today. She's multitasking.
Okay, so may I take a moment? Or I have already introduced through link, in fact.
No, let's take a picture. I got you already on.
I've got it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Nikita, quickly, you got 1 minute. Like 30 seconds technically, but 1 minute for you. You can unmute.
Okay, hi guys. This is Nikita from Mumbai. I am into recruitment and plus I'm into a virtual call center for the lead generation. So telecalling outsourcing is the major factor. Unfortunately, it is growing in domestically. Presently, it's of course women empowerment, and presently I have 85 to 90 girls working from home, working from anywhere. So if you are looking a sales funnel that lead generation from your data bank, you can always approach me. But my promises, which I had done long ago to Global Network, I have many entrepreneurs whom I have recommended now. After 15 days, because there is a wedding in my home, so 15 days, I'll get more and more visitors for this platform. That's all promise from my side. That's all.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So guys, she's doing a very noble thing. Like her call center and these telecalling ladies that she's supporting the women network in India. And she's training them and she's getting them ready to come and make these cold calls, which everyone hates making. But she's got this platform and she's doing a brilliant job on that. So connect her. Cold calling is extremely important. I mean, cold calling has become warmer, but you have a list of calls that you have to make and you can outsource that because sometimes it's not worth the time. But it can get done by professionally trained people who have the mindset and they're sitting to do that. And that's their main job. And it's easier to get it done like that. Okay, and you can use your time somewhere else. When the call becomes more warm, you can take it forward from there. Very important sales strategy. So use Nikita's ladies network that she's built, trained, and groomed to make these international calls all over the world. Okay. So so very quickly, Lata, we all had her introduction already. So if anyone
I've already done my presentation. If anybody wants to do a one-to-one with me, I'm most welcome.
Lata and your name in the chat. She's a financial advisor, as we all know. Put Lata and your name in the chat. So again, she normally anyone in your network, not anyone who is not yet planning. And I think who was saying Marush, Lata, you need to connect with Mitakshara, right? That she's going to connect you with universities and colleges and stuff like that. So I've put Mitakshara already. And just make sure. Anyone else need to connect with Lata? Any leads in your phone book? Any senior citizens, any kids that need education insurance, anyone, life insurance, financial planning, or a one-on-one to do a personal customized planning for your family. She's giving a free one-on-one to understand your financial needs and how you can protect. So with that, we've come to an end of our meeting today. Thank you all for coming. Do make sure you're in our WhatsApp group, and we'll see you again next Saturday. Please do share our network to more. And if anyone want to do a one-on-one, I can create breakout rooms for the next 10 minutes. Okay, so we're cool. We're good to go.
Alifia, you want to have the leadership meeting today?
Yeah, we can. 10 o'clock.
Okay. I gotta go. See you all. Good to see you.
Bye.
And please mark your calendar for next week, 22nd. We'll have a special meeting. See ya.
Marked.